powers through. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Vikings.
Hey, behind! Hey, yellow! Hey, can! 51, Mike 50. Hey, Delta. Man, I got you. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Gun. I got you.
A first down throw for Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Exit. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Watch the wide. Mike, gun.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 9, Patriots 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be in search of their initial points in the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a first down. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Brady. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Alert!
On play action, now Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 down at the 31. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Earlier, we mentioned the Madden Classic Championship. We also want to remind you that registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in MCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite Fantasy Pack.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Quick. Go. Right there. 54. Gun.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Gun.
To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Switch. Gun.
Cousins again. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
What we got? Gun.
On second down, Cousins again. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 23 yards the pickup there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
First down, here's Cousins. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Cousins to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Hey, wahoo! Mike 54. Here we go. Gun. Mike 54. Watch the car. Watch the hunt.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Down 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, exit. I got 19. He's mine. He's not going anywhere. Gun.
Again, it's Cousins. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
This will be taken short.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Brady now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Left side, it's Dorsett. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Hey, go 66. Hey, Zoo. Mike 50. Hey, 66.
The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Bailey's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Stephon Diggs, 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. Now a play fake here on first down. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Brady going to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Danielle Hunter, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Get in the right room. Get in the right room. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hey, 382, last 50. 51, Mike. Mike, 51. Rip right. Listen to me.
Cousins to throw it this time. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jamie Collins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Third and long for Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Cousins now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the slant. Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's pick it.
Cousins. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Better bring it. You better bring it. Wide. Right now, you better bring it. Chance.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Watch the screen. Yellow. Yellow. Let's go, D. Check 3.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
One.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Danielle Hunter. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Off to Thomas on the left side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Yep. Hey, watch it. Go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Brady. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Demaryius Thomas. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Get high! 180! 300! Here we go, G, get up! Black! Check! Hey! High 7! Gun!
Cousins now to throw on first down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Orbit! Gun!
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike, hey, Echo. Hey, flipper. Check 43. Gun.
Throwing is Cousins. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. But I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them.
He's got it at the 15. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie! I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Gun!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, no, easy. Bravo. 54. Gun.
Throwing here, Cousins. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Mike 54. Gun.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Zebra. Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, one set. Check, Mike. Go. 54. Ain't no such thing. Gun.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins, and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Patrick Chung on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively? Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.